Hey everyone, welcome to another Master Pairings with me, Dr. Bill, and with me today, Stephen Johnson.
I'm here.
I'm here with two of my favorite things. I like you too, Stephen.
Whatever.
But a double IPA.
Okay.
Let's talk about that first before we
Double
go to
Jack?
my other thing. Yes, Firestone Double Jack, 9.5%.
Also one of my favorite double IPAs.
Yeah, one of the Matt Brindleson is just an amazing brewer. He's elevated that brewery to world-class levels. It's definitely comparable in my mind to Russian River, Lost Abbey, Pizza Port place, as far as one of the top world-class breweries. They have an amazing barrel program. They haven't really gotten into the sours yet, but they're really improving. I expect that to be coming. Everything else, though, is working amazingly. And now they're getting into the IPAs. They started with Union Jack, a great, really well-balanced, but yet can hold up to the big San Diego IPAs.
Right.
And now we have the Double Jack. I love this beer, if you haven't noticed. It's just really good and really well-crafted.
So somehow it hasn't been opened yet.
Let's jump into it. It's all about the anticipation.
No, I'm all about the drinking it. Nice color. I love their glasses too.
Yeah, these are Nonic. They're great everyday pint glasses.
Cheers.
Pineapple, guava.
A lot of citrus, a lot of floral notes on there.
I get some basil in the mouthfeel from the, not in the mouthfeel, but in the flavor. The basil plays through really well with the, because of the malt bill.
Okay.
It's got a nice, strong malt background.
Now that you say that, I can kind of taste it, but
Yeah, it's one of those things, you just have to be receptive.
I get more of a peppery taste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. That's the herbaceousness. It's all about having what you're tasting. And then whether people recognize it or not, a lot of times I'll start listing stuff and they'll go, oh yeah, I get that, I get that, and I get that. Brambles? What are you talking about? I go, well,
It's like licking mahogany.
You have to try all these. You have to try all these things to be able to experience it. But a great beer, and I've got it at room cellar temperature.
Okay.
It's not even that cold.
Which is unique for an IPA. Usually you'd serve an IPA a little colder.
I like to keep them cold, but I like to drink a well-balanced or a bigger IPA, especially the Imperials, at a little bit warmer temperature. Now, it serves the same purpose if you pour it in your glass. It's a big beer. You shouldn't, you shouldn't just down it.
It should warm up in your glass long.
Yeah, so it achieves the same effect. But when I'm opening a great bottle of wine or a great beer and I get down to that last glass and I'm like, oh, it tastes so great now. I wish I would have had it all like this.
Right.
So I just go straight to the gist of it. The other thing that I truly love here is Colston Bassett, one of the greatest creameries in the world, and Shropshire Blue.
You're going to have to sell me on this cheese because it smells like butt.
Shropshire Blue was originally made in Scotland. I think that's like in the 70s. And the creamery went out of business. And then another creamery started doing it. And I think it was called Blue Stewart originally. The veining is classic blue cheese. It's the Roquefort penicillin strain. And I think they use this stuff called annatto, which is a natural food coloring. Usually I promote with big IPAs, I like to promote cheddars, aged cheddars, things like that. But they also go really well, kind of a comparison contrast a little bit with a great blue. And this is a great blue.
God, it stinks so bad though.
Really, it doesn't. I mean, it's not even like
it's not like
the wash rind cheeses.
Right.
It's not like a Camembert. It's not like big nasty smelly. It doesn't. It just smells like a blue cheese.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about this.
It's a ripe blue cheese, and it smells great.
It tastes amazing. I will say that. Like it's got like big, bold, salty flavors,
but the salt is hidden a lot.
Right.
A lot of blue cheeses, it's all about the salt and the acid. This is rounded.
Very creamy.
With the veining, creamy, really good.
I like it. Oh, God, it works so well with this.
It's almost like a cross between like a Colston Bassett and like a Gorgonzola Dolce. It's not creamy, it's not overly creamy like a Gorgonzola Dolce, but it's softer and it's good. It's so good. And what do you think of it with the beer?
It's amazing. Yeah, it totally brings out the more of the citrus.
Oh yeah.
Just makes the beer come alive.
They play really well together. And so it's a great pairing. And IPAs, of course, are great with all kinds of spicy foods, as you know. I love doing them with spicy foods because what they do is they go ahead and bring out the spicy characteristics. A lot of times you do a malty beer, like classic, let's take Mexican food. Classic beer style would be a Vienna lager,
Right.
Negra Modelo.
Right.
A lot of German expatriates, went to
Traders.
No, basically that's a term for leaving country, moving. So had started breweries in Mexico, so they did a lot of different German style beers, and the Vienna lagers are very popular in Mexico, of course. And so they would go really well with hot food, but IPAs have a tendency to really promote bitterness. It soothes it on the front end, but then on the end it has a more of a lingering bitterness.
This really just, like, this cheese just really calms this beer. Like, the bitterness of it, it's so much more smooth. It's so much less, like, so much more balanced with this cheese than it was before, which says a lot because it starts out being very balanced, very well made. And so, I mean, it's just,
Well, it works really well with the big over the top.
This is just so accentuated with this beer.
Big over the top hop monsters, it works really well on too, so it totally takes care of that. But thanks for coming, Stephen.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers, everyone.
Boom.